trust. That's sweet.
And he never hurt me. You know, he reprimanded me, but I trusted him, and to this day I trust people. I wouldn't be here right now if it wasn't for Maury and Turtle here, you know, and I had to trust them. I never knew them, just by Facebook and talking, but it was just. In fact, I asked my boss. I go, I got invited, but you need me, right? You need me. No, go, have a good time, enjoy. And I was scared to death. You have no idea. The whole time I was waiting, and it was a month wait before I actually flew. And he called me and gave me my confirmation of my tickets and all. And him, I didn't hear much from after he got the initial. Okay, she's coming. And then, until later, you know. Like
I told him to be careful because I knew you were shy.
He told me that. He told me that.
You had told me you were shy early on, so.
I'm surprised you're doing this interview.
I know. Notice all the
sweet
support
thing.
I've got. It's just because they know I'm nervous. I do that.
That's all
I don't
sweet.
talk to a whole lot of people. So here's the thing. Trust. You know? And I don't think, not that I think you're going to hurt me, it's just, there's some people I don't trust. And that's God's truth.
That's good.
But present company, absolutely. All the people here, yeah. When I first came here, I was expecting all these little snotty-nosed kids. Excuse me, sweetie. All these snotty-nosed kids, you know, pretending to be what we didn't pretend to be, but actually were. And, you know, did the whole movement on freedom and free love and acid trips and stuff. The first bus. And I was surprised. I was pleasantly surprised. I'm like, wow. Remember?
And you told me Ken was here.
I did. Ken's here. I was sitting there just being who I was and people talking to me. And I was impressed by the music and how everybody was behaving and how they stopped. And a lot of people know me. And see, that's just really, you know me, God. You know. But they were all kind.
Well, it's a funny.
I'm having a lovely time.
It's a funny thing because so many of us have signed memorabilia that you had signed, so we all have your signatures on our wall,
Everywhere.
like in our homes, and then it's all of a sudden here's a real human being and a person, and it's such a different thing.
Yeah, we got another
But,
17 posters signed from.
I signed a bunch yesterday
that was
too.
Sweet. I was real
Yeah.
curious though. When did you find out that they had written the Electric Kool-Aid, and how did you feel
Ken
about
told
being in
me.
the book?
I was older. I was a little older, and Ken said, "Did you know you're in a book?" I go, "No." "Nope, which one?" You know. And he told me about it, and I can't remember how I got a hold of it, but oh yeah, look, God, there's my name, anonymous. You know, Calgary Stampede. And I read bits and pieces, and I finally read the whole thing. But I didn't really much care. You know, I was doing my own thing, finishing school. I had to I finished college and, you know, raised my 2 kids. Got married 4 times. That didn't work out too well. So I'm celibate now. Or I was. For 10 years.
10 years.
Yeah, it just...
That sounds like a good lead into your UK adventures. What caused you to go over to England with Ken, and how did that go?
I was invited. Babs called me. I was bartending. I bartend. And he just, Anon, we're doing the Grandfather trip. Can you come? I go, no, God, no. I can't afford that. Don't worry about it. Babs would call for Keezy. And he says, Keezy told me to call you. And he would. So I went on the Grandfather tour. And then, what was it? Then the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And then Ken decided, well, we're going to take this bus to England. And he was going to take it to Cuba before he died. But, and he would have. Huh?
I wish they'd take the bus over there again.
To England?
I heard it got wrecked though with the rust.
Oh,
Going back and forth across the sea.
it's not helpful.
We shipped it. We shipped it on a boat. And when we flew over, I think we landed at Gatwick. Maybe it was Heathrow. And the bus was there. I mean, we were waiting for it, and somebody drove by, and it was like, oh God, it was like a piece of home, you know. And Ken was there, and there was quite a few of us on that trip.
There's video of you when you guys loading it, and you're all like, yay!
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
seen that.
I've got pictures of that. But I didn't bring any pictures with me. They're at home. But so England was good. It was a month, and I started going out with a light guy. And at the end of the month, I changed my ticket and stayed a week. And Ken thought we'd have. Anonymous is going to cause an international scandal. She's still in England. Why are you in England, Linda? Because they changed my ticket. And they couldn't say anything, because I wasn't going to say, you know, they knew why I was there. They knew why I was staying there that much longer. Why are you going to stay, Anonymous? Because you changed my ticket and left it at that. I came back. Here, you know, obviously, here I am.
And like these days, because of safety and security, like we don't carry anything on the bus, and Zane is sober and trying to recreate the experience in a natural way. But in the olden days, did Ken ever enjoy life in the bus?
Oh my
live a
goodness.